Let's talk about this show, this new show called MILF Manor. Have you heard about
Yeah,
this show?
no, but are we talking about it only because the Kardashian video got so many hits?
No,
Okay,
has nothing to do with that. It doesn't
because
doesn't
it's
even have anything to do with Kardashian. What?
but it's trashy though.
Oh, well, it's unrelated. It may seem similar in theme,
Trashy. It feels. It honestly. I don't mind talking about it,
but
but
people want to. It's very popular and it's a thing, okay? And it's
yeah, I
worth
take your
talking
word for
about.
it. I take your word for it.
Okay, so a lot of people
I'm
are
not gonna.
saying this is a new low for reality TV and society, and I'm not sure I can argue against that because it is maybe the worst thing I've ever seen on television. And by worst, I mean good in a, a car
Isn't this just?
driving by a
Yeah,
car accident sort of way,
this
you
just
know?
feels like the TV version or the video version of, or yeah, TV version of clickbait. I mean, it's just.
But it's real. The people on it exist. Okay, so well, if you're not familiar with it, MILF Manor is they get these women from their mid 40s to their late 50s, and they're on this dating show where they're promised to date younger men. But in the first episode, the twist is revealed. The pool of men they're talking about are their sons. Now, this doesn't mean that a mother will date a son, but it does mean that one of the other mothers will be dating your son and you'll be dating their sons. And
So every male is a son of one of the
yes, one to one,
contestants.
one to one.
Okay. Okay.
And they don't date each other, but they comprise the pool. And so you
Yeah.
can just imagine how cringe and disgusting and frightening this entire situation is. First question is this real? How do you present this scenario to potential, people to be on your show? First, you
Why don't
how do they not
I'm
know?
just
How do
thinking,
they not know is the question, right? You approach the
yeah,
mother and
there's
you
so
say,
many questions.
right, you approach the mother
Well,
and say, you want to be on a dating reality show? Yeah, sure. Then you ask them, do you have a son who wants to be on a dating show? And then you're clearly going to ask, yeah, maybe, but do you want him to be on the same show? Is that what's going on? Oh, no, 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 it's totally unrelated. And then they go and approach the son. And I mean, these people, they communicate. What is the mom going to say? Hey, everybody, have great news. I'm going to be on a dating reality show. And is the son going to say, oh, that's such a weird coincidence. I'm also going to be on a dating reality show. Oh, I wonder if they have anything to do with each other. What the fuck? Of course, I think that they kind of knew that this would be the quote unquote twist, but that's even more frightening because they willingly they're on board with this. I would be utterly horrified to be on a dating reality show with my mom. Now, one could say, oh, wouldn't you just be horrified to date older women? I
yes.
mean, yes, I would be, but
Yes.
I would. Okay, some people they have like a MILF fetish. That's fine. That's totally fine. That's you do you. However, there's a big difference between I'm willing to date older women who, in fairness, a lot of these older women are very attractive for their age. So if a young guy wants to date them, I have no
Well,
problem
they're
with it.
not fat, I guess.
Yes,
I
yes,
mean,
and they
right.
have breast implants are in a good shape, so good for them.
Yeah.
You want to date these women? I have no problem with that whatsoever. Variety, a MILF fetish, it's fine. However, there's no way in fucking hell I would be on a dating show with my mom on the same show doing stuff next to me. That is a new low. That is a bridge too far. This is way beyond just, oh, I'm willing to date attractive older women. This is now
Does
sick.
it somehow does it feel better? What if it was the genders were switched? So
That's
it was
another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing.
older guys with their daughters on the same
It
show.
wouldn't feel better, but one of the hilarious things, if you watch the show, which I did, one of the things they said was, "Oh, one of our goals is to turn on its head this prejudice that older women and younger men it's a taboo or something." What are you fucking talking about? Is this 2023 or is this 1950? There is no taboo whatsoever when older women are dating younger men. It's you go girl. Yes, it's celebrated, right? It's when old men date younger women that it's taboo. It's disgusting. You're a perv. This is a gold digger situation, right? There would be so much blowback against a show where older men are dating young women their daughter's age. And in fact, they brought their daughters on the freaking show. There's no way that show could air. It would be canceled immediately. But this show, well, it's airing. But that shows you that there is a double standard in favor of the MILFs. And again,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with older women dating young. You guys date whoever you want to date.
But also, I think there's something else too. I think it's more tolerable as a mom seeing your son have sex with somebody, one of your friends or acquaintances or whatever, as opposed to if you were a father and you brought your daughter on and seeing
I think
your daughter
that could be the case. Sure. Yeah. That's perhaps the
yeah.
case, but I mean, these age gaps are insane. There's a 20-year-old guy dating a 59-year-old woman. And I'm sorry, that's disgusting and weird. And I'm saying that if it's a man and a woman, whichever one is older, that's too much. I don't. You can go ahead and say stuff like, oh, well, Mick Jagger and Pablo Picasso. It's like, I don't give a fuck. That's weird and old and it's disgusting to me as well. I don't like that. For me, 25 years is kind of my limit for a serious relationship. Now, if you're just, you're just having sex or whatever, okay, maybe that's not as big of a deal, but
I mean that the 25, I feel like putting it in percentage terms makes more sense, right?
Percentage terms. No, I think.
Yeah, because
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah,
like
yeah. If you're
90,
like, if you're like 125, assuming like this is the future and people are older, right?
Yeah.
If you're 125 and the other person's 100, then of course that's not a big of a deal. However, this guy who was 20 and this woman who was 59, that's a big difference percentage-wise as well.
How do they find these people? Because I noticed in one of the preview shots, all the guys are in really good shape.
Yeah,
right?
they're pretty good looking. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're good looking, and they're willing to date older women when they could easily be dating women their age.
It's a testament either to the abilities of the casting directors of this show. Not only could they find women from age 45 to 59 who are admittedly attractive for their age. That's hard already, right? We know in the West, so most people are fat. So finding women that are sufficiently attractive in this age range, hard.
And they're single, right?
And they're single, and they have an attractive son, and they're both willing to go on this insane, grotesque show.
Yeah.
Imagine the small percentage of people you're talking about here.
Yeah.
So it's either a testament to the casting directors of this show, or it's a testament to how fucked up our society is, how hungry almost everybody is for attention and internet clout, and any kind of attention is good attention. I'm on TV. I'm on TV. That's a plus. Like, no, it's not always a plus, as far as I believe. But maybe that's how.
Maybe it is though. Yeah.
Maybe it is though. I could understand, people go on shows like The Bachelor, and a lot of them, they're not really interested in the actual show. They don't want to find love or whatever. The Bachelor is full of shit. It's a bunch of attractive people who pretend like they have trouble finding love. Give me a fucking break. You're attractive fucking young people. It's not difficult for you people to get dates and find love and do whatever the hell. You're a super attractive American. Things are not difficult for you. But they have to pretend like they are. Why? Because being on the show is a good springboard for, doing your own podcast, becoming an influencer. It's just a good business move for yourself and your brand. However, is going on this show a springboard to anything? What are you going to do after this? Be an influencer? What are you going to do?
Probably,
it just seems
probably influencer. You're going to get
influencing
followed.
what? Saying what? I don't even know what you're going to be freaking saying. It's so embarrassing. I would die of embarrassment as soon as the twist was revealed that I'm on this dating show with my mom.
Doesn't matter. There's going to be people that are going to be like interested in following their lives.
You're right. And you know how I know? There's a kind of similar show that's full of cringe and shock, but people are unavoidably glued to this drama. It's called 90 Day Fiancé, which is where people, go overseas and they get a person. It's like some ugly American who gets like a person who is way too attractive for their level, out of their league. And then they bring them over here. And of course, the relationship rarely works out and it's cringe, but we can't stop watching it. There's like 20 spin-offs of this 90 Day Fiancé reality show, right? It's because Americans, we love to watch it. And of course, anything we love to watch, well, if you're on that show, you now can be an influencer. You have an Instagram, you have followers, you have, there's a monetary value attached to eyeballs on you. It doesn't matter why the eyeballs are on you. If eyeballs are on you, there's a monetary value attached to it, right? And I guess that's enough for people in 2023. But if I was on this show or I was there and then it was revealed I was in the dating pool with my mom, I would just like turn right around and go put a gun in my mouth.
The gun's not necessary. You can just leave, right? I mean,
You could leave, but then here's the thing: nobody left, so that gives you a window into. I guess they got the right group of people, or people in general are so hungry for attention that nobody just said no. This is too much. They all enthusiastically said, "Yay, we're." You didn't watch a show, but the sense was that nobody was that weirded out. They were all gung ho and just talking about how they love mature women, or they're feeding into the show. They're playing a role, or they just want to be a part of it because they know they're on TV, and I don't know, it's money or it's worth something. I don't, but
okay.
this is the this and to be fair, it does tie into the Kardashians because here's where it does. The Kardashians prove that it doesn't matter why you're getting all this attention. Attention is valuable. These people have learned that lesson that the Kardashians have taught. It doesn't matter why you're getting attention. Attention is awesome and it's valuable and it can be monetized and it can be leveraged. So give it to me.
So I take it if you had a daughter, would you, and the sexes were reversed, would you go on the show as a father?
Fuck no, I wouldn't.
Because keeping in mind that
I don't want to see my daughter dating like a guy my age.
That's true, but the trade-off is you are getting to date some.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll go do that in my private life. If I want to date a woman that young, I'll do it privately and quietly. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to have my daughter see me do this either. What would the psychological impact be on her? Even if I had a daughter that age,
I understand what you're saying, but I'm wondering if this could be some kind of a traditional Asian sort of values that are biasing us.
No. It's not, because I can guarantee you that online, everybody is reacting to this the same way we are, with shock and horror.
But they're still watching it.
But they're still watching it because you know what? You slow down when there's a car accident, right?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Really? Okay.
I do. I get so annoyed.
Okay. But you understand that dynamic.
I understand.
It happens. It happens. You do acknowledge that.
I make a conscious effort to not do it.
But you do acknowledge that lots of people do it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it. MILF Manor. Go ahead and watch it. It's 2023.
Oh, no. I say don't watch it. Don't feed into this shit. Because you're just encouraging them to make more of it. That's why, one of these videos you linked, I could not finish watching. There was 20 minutes of commentary, pretty, fairly detailed commentary.
It's funny commentary, though. It was a good, funny video. We'll link it.
I couldn't make it through more than
Well, you have to admit, at least it's good material for comedy.
I guess, but again, I don't like to support things that I don't want to see,
Okay. True, but you can vote with your feet and your wallet. I can guarantee you that this thing will be successful and we're going to see more of it. There are going to be season 2, season 3, spin-off. It's going to be like
Really?
It's going to be like 90 Day Fiancé.
So then all this hating doesn't even matter at all.
Are we even hating on it? I guess we are. We're saying it's trash and it's not good for society.
Unfortunately, we're milking it as much as other people, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But we are acknowledging.
I wouldn't be talking about it.
We are acknowledging it's entertaining in a morbid sort of way.